Hey guys, Crypto Barnett's here. I'm Jeremy. This is my son Darian,
Hey guys.
and we're the father and son crypto team. And today we got a new coin that we want to go over. This is something that Darian found, and I want to give you some information on it, some do's and don'ts with this coin.
So, I stumbled upon this coin because one of my friends told me about it, and when I took a look at it, I thought it was just, a regular ICO that just came out, and, they're kind of starting from scratch, but it actually turns out that Kin token is actually connected to the Kik platform, which is a social media messaging app, and they already have 300 million users, which is insane for any brand new ICO to be built off of, because that means they already have a huge platform, so they're not starting from scratch. Plus, when you look at coins in general, you want to see who their team is, and the team that's behind Kin is an insanely good one. I mean, they have 300 million users on their actual social media site already, so they know how to market, they know how to advertise, they're good developers, so it's a really strong coin. Their wallet is really good as well, and I think Kin is one of the most widely held cryptocurrencies right now.
That's actually what they say on their platform. I don't know how true that is, but from their perspective, it's the most. Actually, they say it here. We have an article on it that we actually printed out because I couldn't believe it. During their ICO back in September 26th, says that they raised $100 million during their ICO. They had 10,000 people around the world that participated, 117 countries that were in it, and they also are the most widely held cryptocurrency in the world.
Wow.
Not sure if that's
I don't know if
100% true,
I
but
don't know if I believe that.
but they seem to think it's true.
Yeah, they seem to think it's true. They are an ERC20 token, by the way. They're built off the Ethereum network, but I heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that they switched over to the Stellar Lumens network because their words exactly from the owner was that Ethereum's network is like running, what was it, dial-up? Like it's super slow and bogged down, and I think even in their introduction here, they were saying that the crypto kitties, that whole little craze that was going on, well, that happened during their ICO, and it ended up bogging down their whole system and kind of ruining how much money they could raise for their ICO. So I'm sure they could have raised double had it not been for the network being so slow. But they did move over to the Stellar network, so they are running a lot faster than Ethereum.
Right.
Yeah.
And some basic information on this, which Darian touched on briefly. The Kik platform is a chat platform, and from what I understand, it's mostly a lot of teens, probably from your 12, 13, all the way to maybe like 18, 19, that are heavily on this platform using it daily. And I believe they have, over 300 million users at this point, if not more by now. But the Kin coin is going to be used on the platform itself, and they're basically using this to establish a fundamental value for the cryptocurrency by natively integrating the Kin wallet into the app. It will instantly become one of the most adopted and used cryptocurrency wallets in the world.
Kind of sounds familiar though, doesn't it? Kind of sounds like a little platform called Steemit.
Yeah, right?
Except Steemit doesn't have 300 million users, whereas Kin does. So they've already got an advantage right there on all the other platforms using this type of style.
Right, exactly.
So,
but this is their site. It's I'm sorry guys, go back. We have the Kik website, and you also have the download for their app, so you can use the chat app. So we encourage you guys to go on here, just take a look through this app, see what it's used for, how this community is using it, and also how the coin integrates with this particular app.
I think they're going to be huge in 2018. I mean, they're so undervalued right now, and I just saw them move up about 40, 50 spots in the market cap, so they're obviously getting some media attention. Their coin is still under a penny. I think it's like a 10th or a 20th of 1 cent. So
yeah, actually we can find that out right here. It's actually 0.000599. USD. So this is kind of a funny story. Darian actually heard this from a friend of his to get into this coin, and this will be a lesson for everybody to take heed. So I'll let Darian kind of run with this.
It wasn't really that funny, but
it was for me because it didn't happen to me.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, my friend told me about this, and this was last week when that huge pump was going on with the whole crypto market. You know, Ripple was almost at $4.
Yeah, you can see it here.
Yeah, it was up. I bought in at 0.0012.
Yeah.
It did go up to 1.6. So actually, I didn't buy at the peak. Oh, that's good
Yeah,
news.
it was close.
Yeah, it was close enough though. So I put in $4,000 into Kin, and I'm currently sitting at like 2,000 right now. So I lost half of my value. But that was my fault. I FOMO'd into this coin during the peak, which I always told myself not to do that, but you know, stuff happens. But the biggest thing that I'm gonna tell you guys is do not sell. If you're already at a loss, you know, like you get in and it spikes and you make a little bit of money, great. But then it's gonna dump on you like this. Don't sell. Don't go crazy and oh man, I lost all my money, and sell, because you really will lose all your money if you sold. But the market always goes in an up and down pattern. You know how it is. It's very volatile. So all you got to do is just sit pretty, wait for that market to go back up, and sell out at a break even. Or if you really believe in the coin, sit on it until it doubles, triples. You know, just have a number in your head, but don't ever sell out at a loss, because the market will pick back up eventually and it will go back to that break-even point.
Exactly. So it's not a total loss. I mean, for the moment
I'm
waiting.
I'm waiting. So.
Yeah, so for the moment you're down, but you haven't sold, you haven't lost your coins. They still have value. You just have to wait for the market to come back and you can cash out.
Coins. You know, it's not like I lost any coins. I just lost the value of them.
Exactly.
So it'll come back. I'm not worried.
Yep. So also, if you guys are interested in this coin or where to get the coin, number one spot is Ether Delta. We were actually told to try Ether Delta. Went on, it looked a little confusing, and we ended up choosing COS, which at the moment wasn't the best idea because it was kind of a pain in the butt to use this thing.
Yeah, but we didn't know. I mean, we didn't know that their site was going to be down and they were going to be doing maintenance on it. You know, so you're not always going to get lucky.
Yeah, so we had a hard time just buying the coins. It kept shutting down on us, wouldn't let us purchase them, kept having to wait. He finally got his, actually a day prior to me, was able to buy his, and then next day I was able to get into it. It finally opened my account, and I mean, I was just having a miserable time that day trying to buy. It literally took me 9 hours to get it.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was horrible. But you know, I went back yesterday. I still had, I don't know, another $1,000 that I wanted to put into it, and because I saw that it was down, and went ahead and purchased again, and that one went smooth. I mean, that went straight through, had no problems, issues.
Oh, nice.
And then within like an hour, both of us pulled it out, put it in our treasure, and you know, they're sitting safe for now until the market moves.
Yep, and the cool thing about this token too is it's so cheap that you can buy millions and millions of them right now. But what makes me really uncomfortable is leaving it on an exchange, especially an exchange like Cost.io.
Yeah, exactly.
That's, you know, always doing maintenance, which makes me feel really uncomfortable. So if you have a hardware wallet, cold storage wallet, like a Treasure or Nano Ledger S.
Yeah, if you're not sure what that is or what they look like, this is the Ledger. Let's see if I can get it in the frame here. Anyways, that's the Treasure. And let's see if I can find the other one. And we have also the Ledger. So both of these are hard wallets, and you basically plug them in, load all your coins, unplug them, and then keep them away in a safe. And you don't have to worry about anybody getting to them like you would if they were sitting on an exchange where it could be hacked. The exchange could shut down, or like we experienced, they have maintenance issues and they shut your withdrawal or deposits down, and you can't move your money until they open the system back up.
Yep. So it's best to just get your money off of the exchanges, try to store it somewhere, either in a regular wallet, or if you can, you know, spare $100 or $80, get one of these Treasure wallets, because it does connect to the My Ether wallet, which holds 200-300 coins. So you have plenty of options with that one. The Nano Ledger is a good one too, but it's a little bit harder to set up and store stuff on there. So I'm not a big fan, to be completely honest, of Nano Ledger S.
Yeah, the Treasure is a lot easier. All the apps, or I should say the coins, are on the device itself. So it makes it really easy to put your money in and out. Whereas the Ledger, if you've never used one, you have to upload apps onto it.
Yeah.
So each coin is an app. I believe it holds maybe 4 or 5 at a time. So you're going to put those on, go ahead and put your funds in. You have to delete those off of the device. It doesn't delete your coins, it just takes it off the device. And then go back into Google Apps, upload new apps in there, which are your coins, and add new coins to the device. So it is kind of a pain to go back and forth deleting apps, adding apps back and forth, whereas Treasure just has everything inside the app all in one and done.
Yep.
So for today, I think that pretty much wraps it up. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the Kin coin and our experience with it. Let me see this for a moment. So if you have a chance and you're interested in this, I'm trying to get the website here for you. I believe it's kin.com or Kik.com is the actual app platform. And then let's see if we can pull this up here. Let's get back to it. And this is called kinecosystem.org, and that's for the actual coin. So you can go on here and get a lot more information about the actual coin and where to buy it, and get your wallets and everything set up for it as well. So until next time, I think that's it for us. Crypto Barnett's out.